had some good runs. He had a good best trick, a good best lip trick, that is, in the first section. And here he goes for his best trick. And that is a varial frontside 540, Slav to lean. He calls it the candy flip. Is that right? Yes?
Yes, he calls it the candy flip.
He calls it the candy flip. And he's trying to bring back the tradition of naming tricks.
Tina Turner, the candy flip.
Oh, Bucky Lasek!
So
wow, that was a nollie kickflip, stalefish, 360, turning frontside.
He is looking good. Here it is right here.
That is an incredibly difficult trick, and what a great start for him. Talk about getting one under your belt.
He's got it. Where do you go from there, Pete?
I don't know. I really don't. That should bump Bucky into first place.
We're on the first attempts here. Only each rider gets 8. The last section, the Vert final. To Iguacu in Brazil. Exciting year for X Games being here.
Pierre-Luc needs something special to get himself out of 7th place there. Oh, that's going to do it. Nollie, heel flip, Indy 540. I've only seen him do it a couple times.
That would definitely get him out of last position, or at 7th position. The lip trick section, leaving him in 4th position so far.
Here we go. Tom Sharp looking for a 900. That's it. Just throwing it away for some reason. I think you get used to the big air ramp and the timing of that, and you get a little bit more time to spot your landing, obviously, on a ramp that big, going that high, and so maybe he's just not used to it. It's hard to bounce back and forth from one size ramp like that to this size ramp.
That's what we're talking about before. Is he going to have to try and spin that quicker, or how's he going to get that?
I think he's just going to have to throw it down. Spin fine. Whoa, there's a 900.
Speaking of 900s, a guy that has done it before many times.
Sandro committed right there. His front foot was coming off.
Seemed like on the grab he only just had his fingertips on there as well.
Yeah, but Sandro can make it. Dave Mayer takes up a twist, throwing it away. If you wonder why you're not seeing Bob Burnquist here, it seems like he was confused on the format at the beginning for the lip trick event. He didn't get a lip trick in, and I think that he kind of just threw it away, said, I didn't understand what was happening there. That part's over. I can't make it back. And he's on to the next.
Bob's already got a gold medal this weekend. His 3rd consecutive in the last couple of years. Andy Mack stepping off that too. This is the best trick section of skateboard Vert. The X Games Brazil. The riders have about 6 runs left.
Bucky's setting up for another nollie trick. Looks like he's going for the nollie tail slide that he was trying in the first section of this in the lip trick event. Didn't quite make it, so figured why not, let's do it in the best trick now, because he's not limited to lip or air tricks.
I mean, he already got a solid trick underneath his belt.
Sure.
So he's looking to go push the limits now and really go for it.
Oh, Pierre-Luc, 360 flip, mute grab and fakie. That's a decent best trick right there.
Let's check out that again.
This is the straight up street maneuver, or mini ramp maneuver. 360 flip, grabbing and mute. That's where you add in the vertical aspect. At that height, you've got to grab your board and put it back on your feet.
PLG not coming through with it, but getting that one just there.
All right, guys, let's huddle up here and talk probiotics. For digestive health? Yes. And did you know that True Biotics is a daily probiotic that helps in 2 ways? It supports digestive and immune health by working in your gut, where 70% of your immune system lives. Try True Biotics today.
When the history of this season is written, it'll be written in the mud, sweat, and tears of the combatants and on the carpet of your vehicle. Unless you have WeatherTech floor liners. WeatherTech liners are laser measured to custom fit and protect.
For a kickflip melon 5, I don't think that trick is going to be any better than a 900.
A couple of things we missed in that ad break. Right now, Denny Mayer.
Kickflip McTwist. Perfect.
Slides out of there.
And here's another guy that wants to throw a 900. Got really close in the last attempt.
So at this stage, it looks like Bucky Lasek cannot.
There it is. 900, Sandro Diaz.
Brazilian crowd going crazy. He likes that one. The Brazilians are going mad, and he has got a smile from ear to ear on that one.
Sandro blasting super high. One of the few guys that can land low and squat out of it.
When you did a 900 back then, did you realize it was going to be like people in the contest doing this? We've got a 13-year-old doing a 900.
I guess I hope for that. I mean, that's the constant evolution of skating, is that these tricks that seem so impossibly hard become standard later. You know, I mean, just look at the ollie.
Yeah.
There was one guy that could do the ollie back in 1979, and everyone thought it was impossible. And now you just start every trick with an ollie. Yeah, it's amazing. 2 guys here doing 900s in the event.
So that was, how old was Tom Shaw at that point?
Oh, he was only 11, I think, when he first did it. Oh, there's Andy with the candy flip, front side burial 540. That's what he had planned. That is an extremely hard trick right there. He's the only one that can do it.
A little bit of a statistic for you right now. Tom Shaw wasn't even born when you did the 900s.
Why did you have to go there? Why is that even a factoid? No, it's awesome.
But it's amazing. And 2 guys are doing it right now. Definitely pushing the limits. Bucky Lasek in number 1 position, and it doesn't look like anyone is going to bump him out that spot.
Bucky's trying the nollie kickflip, outside tail slide. Andy McDonald just jumps into 3rd place with the candy flip. Yeah, the judges know how difficult that is. Pierre Luc is looking for a nollie heel flip 540, which is one of his best tricks of all time.
Unfortunately, not his day today at all.
And even if he makes that and scores, let's say he even scores a 25, it's not going to put him in medal contention.
Last time Bucky got X Games gold Vert was 2004. Marcelo!
Whoa!
He is going to be stoked.
What was that one?
Let's check out the replay of that.
Kickflip varial, Indy 360. Tuss Pappas used to do that one in his runs. He was the only one that ever did it, and Marcellus Bastos just pulled it in a best trick.
Tuss is ripping at the moment right now in Melbourne, and I'm sure he's doing them still.
Oh, Stalefish 900. Oh, come on, Tom. I want to see that one. Man, that bumps Marcellus Bastos into 3rd place. We've got 2 Brazilians in the top 3 right now.
Marcelo has never had an X Games medal. He is going to be happy about that. He's going to want to try and stay in that position.
What does Sandro have up his sleeve here? He's getting speed for something big. I think he's going to try Barrel 900. No, it's a Christ Air 540. That's a video game trick. That was for show. That was for his Brazilian fans.
Sandro absolutely killing it out there. He is pretty happy about second position.
I think it's human nature to want to explore. Find your line and go beyond it.
The only limit is the one you set yourself.
Sandro absolutely killing it out there. He is pretty happy about second. And two Brazilians in top 3, and Marcelo Bastos in 3rd. How much do you think it can change now with 2 runs to go, Tony?
I don't think very much, unless we see Tom pull that Stalefish 9. But these are just bonus runs for Bucky. He's pretty well in the lead here. Oh, nollie kickflip tail slide. And to be honest, I don't even know if that is going to better his score from his last best trick that he did.
Must be a nice feeling to come out there first run and do the trick that you wanted to do.
Absolutely. Pierre Luc is trying to pull himself out of 7th place by doing a nollie heel flip Indy 540, which is one of his more well-known vert tricks. One of the hardest things we've ever seen on a vert ramp.
I mean, so many X Games gold medals he's had prior to this. What do you think has put him in this position now?
He was just having a hard time on the full run section of this competition format, which was counted for 50% of his total score, and that's what hurt him. He just couldn't get a full run together.
PLG in the ramp, trying to get out of that position. 7th spot, and still unfortunately struggling there, because we'd love to see him have a full run and get in there. Normally he's in that top 3 bracket easily.
But here's the surprise appearance in the top 3. It's Marcelo Bastos. Had a solid best trick, super good single run, and now he's got a couple of really hard best tricks under his belt in this event.
2 runs left in Skateboard Vert best trick. This is the last section of the final. We had 8 athletes. Bob dropped out. Now we have 7.
Here we go. Checkfish 900. Tom Shark. You got a low landing on that setup, and if you get a low landing and setting up for a 900, it's very unlikely that you're going to commit to it. But look at that. This trick is so hard because you have to reach behind as you take off, which slows down your spin. And if any spin should not be slowed down, it's a 900 spin.
And your body weight's not fully overboard.
Yeah, you got to shift your body weight. You got to grab blade. You can't see where you're going. A lot working against you. And there was a
smiles all around for the Brazilians.
Double fisted Christ Air frontside. Sandro, I don't know where he's going with that.
I don't think there's ever a time that Sandro's not smiling. Anyway,
that was an ode to Troy Chasen. And Danny Mayer, not sure what he's trying there. It may have been a kickflip varial 540.
Trying to better his
seems like
score.
Danny did what he had planned for the best trick. Yeah, looks like he's going for kickflip melon 5. Andy McDonald pretty much came here and did what he planned to do. So his last best trick attempt was just a show. I don't know. Triple kickflip.
He was sitting in the top 3 for a while there in the first.
He was, and I think on his last best trick attempt, I don't think he had an idea of what he was going to do, and so he was just sort of playing around on the ramp and basically wasted a run, or wasted an attempt. Bucky wants this kickflip. He's got one more try after that.
This is on screen right now. Bucky's leading trick in the best trick section.
That is amazing.
First cab out of the rack. He got that.
It's pure Luke. Ollie, heel flip 540. He's got him. Oh, that was it right there.
Close. So close.
Look at that. Grabbed it, put his feet on. Looks like he was landing a little bit closer to the coping than he was comfortable with.
This is the last run for all of the skaters.
Marcellus faster. Almost a kickflip varial. Indy 540.
He has got to be happy with how he's skating in this final.
Absolutely, and that would have been a first right there. This is a varial kickflip. That means his board is spinning a 720 while doing a kickflip, and then he catches it, and his body spins a 540. Very difficult. Here's Tom Sharp with a Stalefish 900.
So close.
So close.
So close. But you have to give it to him. The youngest competitor out there, Tom Sharp. He's in big air also. He's skating in Vert. There is a huge future right there. That is the future of skateboarding.
That is the future of ramp skating right there. Walking up the stairs.
Those little legs. Sandro Diaz, the pit bull.
There it is.
He's smiling the whole time. He's smiling on the way. He's doing this. He's doing this for the crowd here in Falls.
Frontside Christ air. Rocket airs. Christ airs.
He's having fun with it.
Oh, nice. Tail grab 1 foot on. That was for show. That was for the crowd. Sandro Diaz is sitting in second place. I don't know if anyone's going to knock him out of there.
It looks like there's only a small crowd here, but the reason is there's only a certain amount of people allowed into the national park here.
Right, and that includes the people that are going to see the falls. So
there's probably
people, those are the early birds that got tickets.
Thousands down there looking at the falls. Danny not quite coming through.
I don't think that was going to score it any better anyway. That was just another different version of grab of the trick he already made.
X Games Brazil 2013. What a magnificent spot for a Vert ramp. Has to be one of the best in the world. Next to 7 Wonders of the World, this is Andy Mack's last shot.
Here it is. Wants that triple kickflip. No, not going to happen.
That was a tough one. It's going to be a tough one for Andy McDonald. He was sitting up there. He would have wanted to get on that podium.
And less than a point between Andy and Marcellus. And that is from the total of all 3 of the disciplines. Bucky is not going to get that nollie flip tail slide. Doesn't matter.
That is not going to matter. He is still going to sit in first place and jump on that podium and get a gold medal strapped around that neck. He is going to be happy about that. It's been a couple of years since he's sat in that position.
And here's Pierre-Luc's last shot. Not going to happen. That means Bucky Lasek is our champion. This is the first time that he's won the Vert event since 2004. He's 40 years old, the tall of the old guys. And Marcellus Basso's first time ever medaling in X Games.
The second youngest competitor.
Right here in his home country, also a native to Brazil. Sandro Diaz comes in second place. Look at Marcellus, victory lap here. So stoked for these guys. Tail grab, 720. Oh, don't knock yourself out before you get the trophy there.
Yeah, you want to be able to get on that podium. Here it is, in gold. Bucky Lasek, silver. Sandro Diaz, bronze. Marcelo was unbelievable. He's going to be happy with that. Our gold medalist, Bucky Lasek. coming and getting that doll around his neck.
X Games is brought to you by America's Navy, a global force for good.
5 oceans, 7 continents. Whatever it takes, wherever it takes us. America's Navy, a global force for good.
Auto Bliss.
With rent to buy from Hertz Car Sales, you skip the lot.